All right, friends, first thing you are going to do when you get your piece of paper, you're going to write your name and your class code. Remember, do not write my name, write your name and your class code. Okay, F is the first class of the week. So write your name and class code, whatever your class code is. When you're finished, turn your paper over. You decide which way you want it to be. On your table, you will find 2 cardboard hearts. If there are 4 people at the table or 3 people at the table, what does that mean? Yep, you're gonna have to share. So you're gonna take a cardboard heart, you're gonna put it in the middle of your paper. You're gonna hold it down, and if you're a younger grade, you might wanna have a friend hold it for you. You're gonna take your pencil, and you want your pencil standing straight up and down like a soldier, okay? The eraser is pointing to the ceiling. You need to hold it about halfway up so that you can see the lead. You want to put the lead right up against the cardboard, touching the paper, and you want to trace leaning up against the cardboard all the way around. You do not have to press down hard, and you don't want your pencil to lay down. If it lays down, it's going up underneath the cardboard. Once you're finished, this is what you have. You're gonna pass the heart to the next person, and everybody at the table is gonna get their heart traced. Once you have your heart traced, supply people are gonna go and get Sharpies. If you are in kindergarten, you are gonna go up to the teacher table and you're going to get one of these. Either one. We are not talking while we do this part. You are going to trace very carefully your pencil mark. Remember, you're sitting on your bottom so that your whole arm can move. Your arm is not resting on the table. Hold on to your marker or your Sharpie. When everyone gets finished, we are going to use our marker or our Sharpie, and somewhere inside this heart, you're going to put a circle. And I know it's not a circle. I know it's not a dot, because why? It's not filled in, it's not colored in. Now, from this circle, we are going to draw a line from this circle to this corner. It doesn't have to be straight. It can be wiggly. From this circle to this corner. From this circle to this corner. And from the circle to this corner. Now I have a lot of big spaces, and we're going to be coloring these spaces, so I don't want them necessarily that big. So I'm going to draw a few more lines from my circle out. I'm not going to draw a ton of them. When I'm finished, I'm gonna make sure my top goes back on my marker or my Sharpie. The Sharpies go back in the blue basket. supply people, you put those back on the back counter. These go back to the substitute teacher. And we're going to color these. I want each area to be a different color. You can put designs inside of them. Don't rush. I want to see how well you can color. You can use crayons. You can use markers. My older kids could use color pencils or the colored Sharpies that are over in the bread tray by the window. So kindergarten and first grade, you can use crayons and markers. Second through fifth grade, you can use crayons, markers, color pencils, colored Sharpies. Take your time, do your best work, and I can't wait to see them when I get back. Love you, see ya.